Kanlaon was known then as Sitio Mabago, where the lush vegetation of bigo trees abound. It was predominantly a wilderness area ruled by a native chieftain called Sanako. The settlement began to grow when migrants from Iloilo and Antique came in 1808 and later followed in 1812 by groups from Cebu and Bohol to Panubiguan. In 1850, the Don Diego de Lavina y de la Rosa, a wealthy half-Spanish from Manila, migrated to Negros. Upon his arrival, he wondered what lay behind the majestic Mount Kanlaon volcano. Together with his only son, José de Lavina y de la Cruz, they crossed the mountains on horseback. They passed by Sitio Mabago, the present site of the city, and Panubiguan before reaching the eastern side of the island at the mouth of Pinacawan River, now Barrio Bagawines. Sitio Mabago, the original settlement within the hacienda, later became a progressive village. Philippine Revolution era. At the outbreak of the Philippine Revolution in 1896, Don Diego de Lavina joined the revolution and appointed by General Emilio Aguinaldo through Don Juan Araneta of Bago, Negros Occidental, to lead the revolutionary forces in Negros Oriental with the rank of brigadier general. His son, José de Lavina and Capitan Sanako led the local revolutionary movement. The former became the Teniente Colonel de la Revolucion, making one of his encomienda at Sitio Mabago as his base of defense or refuge. American era. When the Americans came in the early 1900s, one of the native chiefs of Mabago and Panubiguan, Tranquilino Calanan, fought the Americans and later died in the Battle of Panubiguan. During the American occupation, Mabago became a hideout of the resistance movement. The noted ones were Papaisio, Sapane, and Magdait. Japanese occupation. Towards the end of 1942, Commonwealth President Manuel L. Quezon and his party made a brief sojourn in Barangay Panubiguan on their way to Mindanao for Australia to escape the Japanese impending occupation. On the same year, Japanese fighter planes bombed the place, including Sitio Mabago, because they consider it as guerrilla movement stronghold. A town is born. When the Japanese Imperial Army unconditionally surrendered in 1945 and the consequent declaration of Philippines' independence on July 4 the following year, the efforts of Isidro M. Bautista Sr. came to fulfillment when President Roxas signed Executive Order No. 19 creating Kanlaon a new municipality on October 11, 1946. The new municipality of Kanlaon covers Mabago, Panubiguan, and 9 other former sitios. The seat of government was Sitio Mabago. It was finally inauguration on January 1, 1947, with Isidro M. Bautista as the first municipal mayor. Municipality to city. Aware of the town's conceivable growth into a city, Hon. Lorenzo G. Teves, congressman of the 1st District of Negros Oriental, filed House Bill 4346 calling for the creation of the city of Kanlaon. He got full support and the backing of 15 other congressional representatives from Cebu, Panay and Negros Occidental. The bill passed in the lower house without difficulty but encountered strong resistance from the Senate. The Senate, however, later passed the bill that later became known as Republic Act 3445. Former President Carlos P. Garcia, however, did not sign the approved bill. However, people's dream finally came into reality by virtue of Proclamation No. 193, dated April 20, 1967, signed by President Ferdinand E. Marcos proclaiming the creation of the city of Kanlaon. The city's charter took effect on July 2, 1967. The first city mayor was Hon. Isidoro M. Bautista Sr., who was also the municipal mayor since 1947. He was the city mayor from 1967 to 1970. His son Isidoro V. Bautista Jr. succeeded him from 1970 and through the martial law years from 1972 until 1986.